All right, impressions of today, this morning. How'd you look under your eyes in
Well,
the situation?
I thought they came out with great energy. I thought they came out, they played extremely hard, and that's what it's all about in the spring. And I thought they executed for the most part pretty well. It was pretty clean. That's the first time we've actually scrimmaged live there for that 48 plays. But I thought for the most part, we got into a little bit more hurry-up stuff. But I didn't think the defense got their feet in the ground a couple of times. But for the most part, I thought they played pretty well.
Early, but you had Gunner in at number 2. What has he been able to accomplish to get to that point?
What you'd like to do is you'd like to see one of those 3 guys separate themselves, and that hasn't happened yet. We'd like to see it happen, prior in the spring ball. It may or may not. Hopefully, it does. But I think Gunner has been more consistent, throwing the football. I think he's making better decisions. He's got a better understanding of what we're doing offensively, and which puts him in that position right now. But Cole Garvin's a talented young guy I see some good things out of him too. So the thing we got to do is put those 2 guys as we go along in more scrimmage situations where let them go out there and just run the team without Coach Legg and the rest of us coach them up every play and let them go play and see how they react.
I saw you guys, obviously you're trying to. You can't really replace Gator, but I saw the both tight ends made some pretty nice catches in traffic.
Yeah, Fro, you expect that out of Fro, but I tell you, the guy I thought did a couple of good things today was McManus. He made 4 or 5 plays there that were nice to see, and he was also very physical once he got the ball in his hands. So, he's had some issues with a couple of injuries there early that prevented him from getting some work, but I like what I saw out of him. It's just a matter of him getting in there, understanding what to do offensively, and playing more. But he's going to be fine.
It seemed like a big day overall for the tight ends, Doc. They all contributed.
Yeah, they did. Coach Hartley's done a tremendous job with those guys, and we all knew going in, Devin Johnson's a talented guy now. I mean, it was Gator, and Gator was a tremendous player for us. But we got some guys here that can play. Fro's played a lot of football. Devin Johnson's played a lot. McManus is as talented as any of them. He just has to learn how to play. So, we missed Gator, but we'll be fine. We got 3 or 4 guys there that I think can play and contribute.
What are you seeing so far from the offensive line? You're trying to build some depth.
I just love watching Alex coach those guys. I mean, they got no choice but to be good. I mean, he's not going to accept anything else. So, they all go extremely hard, and I think Swede looks comfortable there at tackle. He's probably a better tackle, I felt going in than a guard. And I think that's evident watching him go play. And Cheese has gone in there and played well. Of course, Jaspers he's done tremendous. And I feel good about the first group. I think the one thing we have to do with that offensive line is there's some good young players up there they've got to develop. But there's no better guy to develop than what Alex does and how he does it. So I don't think there's any question by the time August rolls around, those young kids will be ready to go play.
I was curious, how's Sandley looking to you in the second year?
Everything's new to him every day, but he's going to be fine. Addison and him will be 2 young tackles I'm glad we've got. And I think by the time August rolls around, we'll get some snaps out of those guys. And Chris Humes, they're just weak. I mean, they're just not very strong right now. And they just got to get stronger. And unfortunately, you'd like to get to the situation. I think we're getting closer to being there. Is none of those guys play for 2 or 3 years. About the 3rd year they're here, they're strong enough to go play. And unfortunately, the last couple of years we've had to rush those guys in probably about a year early. But they're all talented enough. They just have to get stronger, the young kids.